Coronavirus cases continue to explode. Maryland records its second highest daily cases total and the second most single deaths since June 25 in just 24 hours. Welcome to the news at 5, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter.
And I'm Denise Cokel. Maryland is now trying to get control of this continuing surge, implementing new restrictions that just went into effect.
Bars and restaurants statewide must now close at 10 p.m. Again, that starts tonight. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live in Anne Arundel County breaking down those new restrictions for us. Mike.
Rick and Denise, in addition to restaurants having to close early, there are also capacity restrictions on retail establishments. And in some counties, it's even stricter than what the state calls for, like Anne Arundel County here, 25% capacity for restaurant indoor dining. And we have seen more than one person an hour die from COVID-19 over the past day in Maryland. Melissa Doty is shopping for a smaller Thanksgiving this year, heeding the warnings of health officials.
I am concerned, but my entire family is immunocompromised. We have autoimmune diseases. So we are taking extra precautions.
It's spiking out of control all across the country in all 50 states.
Governor Hogan made the rounds on cable news, sounding the alarm as cases spread.
We're at kind of the worst part of the health crisis. We're in the middle of this war against the virus.
Friday's 2,353 new infections are the second most ever recorded in a single day, with deaths at their highest level since June. The positivity rate, although down slightly, remains above 7%, and Baltimore City alone has recorded a 304% increase in cases in the past 4 weeks.
It is somewhat concerning, but I think if you just practice some of the social distancing, I wear a mask when I go into stores, and just common sense, that's all.
New restrictions are going into effect Friday night. Bars and restaurants must close between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. There are exceptions for carry-out and delivery. Retail establishments and religious facilities are limited to 50% capacity. No fans are allowed at stadiums and racetracks. The governor defended these rollbacks as necessary.
Well, look, you're never going to make everybody happy. These are terrible decisions. It's a choice between a bad choice and a bad choice.
And with orders like this, frankly, it's a wonder how economic situation can improve. So, the restrictions are certainly going to hurt.
And that gentleman represents small businesses from around the state of Maryland. He is advocating for more federal stimulus and urging people to shop small this holiday season. Reporting live in Anne Arundel County, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Great coverage, Mike. Thank you. Another restriction that has just taken into effect or went into effect. No unaccompanied minors within the National Harbor Complex from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. That is Fridays through Sundays. Prince George's County executive says those 17 and under who have been hanging out at the complex are simply not following the county's mask mandate, which is contributing to the spread of the virus. Anyone who violates that curfew could face a $1,000 fine, even a misdemeanor charge that carries a potential year in jail. No word on when this curfew will end.
Well, there are questions tonight about Governor Hogan's deal with South Korea over coronavirus tests. You may remember the multi-million-dollar deal that was made at the beginning of the pandemic. According to the Washington Post, a University of Maryland lab had several problems processing those test kits. According to the Post report, many were giving false positive results. Back in April, the state paid $9 million to buy 500,000 kits from Lab Genomics in South Korea. The University of Maryland lab stopped using those tests back in September. This afternoon, Governor Hogan appeared on MSNBC saying they stopped using the first set of tests because the FDA changed the regulations.